Hey, everybody. What's going on?
Yo, what up, man?
Longer and longer and longer.
It's in the booth with your boy Messenja.
It's your boy Canton Jones.
Ramona Jones.
Oh, and I'm here in the building. It's your boy St. Clair.
St. Clair, the Pope is in the building.
The hood Pope is in the building. Nigga, we look gangster, boy. Everybody in black.
You already know, man.
Straight Nino Brown, New Jack City.
Give me the bell for the first N-word for the show.
I've been here for like 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
We didn't get past the intro. I was just saying that I'm doing good. Better by the N-word. Man, just hold on.
Hey, man. Look like the meeting. The New Jack City meeting.
Bro, we need to go back and talk about
all the meetings, all the trips that you've been on. Like, we need to just tell all the stories.
Oh, I got some for you, boy. We talk about them at the house. Some of them tours.
Yes.
Some of them free life tours. Them Canton.
Oh, my God.
So if we could get together and talk about all the stories, because we got pre-free life Keizo stories.
It's too many.
That's classic. The probably the most classic, and we
Can't get into it right now. Probably is the California trip.
Yeah, it's studio, Hit City.
Oh, we got Hit City.
Yeah, we got Godson stories. It's too many.
And you gotta get your editor ready, cause some of it, boy, it might get uncensored.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Well, we want to thank you guys for joining us in the booth. Please like, share, and subscribe to the show on Facebook, YouTube, and all podcast platforms, including what?
Spotify. I was ready for you.
Spotify, yes, and Google Podcasts.
Yeah, and if you would like to advertise or subscribe with the show, hit us up at intheboothpod@gmail.com. You got a question you want to ask us that you want us to present on the show? You got an issue you want to talk about? You know, you want to get some of that in the booth counsel, whatever? Just hit us up at intheboothpod@gmail.com.
I know the people are like, what in the world?
Yeah.
I know you're like, what kind of music is this?
That's
our music bed.
Listen, I finally wore my collar out for an interview, and I wore it for the in the booth.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm like, Lord, here we go. Here we go.
That's it. You know
Hood Pope. That's Hood Pope, boy.
That's it.
HP is in the building.
The real HP is in the building.
Yeah.
But
St. Clair.
real quick, tell the people what you do, man, for the people that don't
Pull that
know.
mic down out your face too, man. So
Oh man.
Yeah.
There we go. Man, I'm a lover of Jesus Christ, man. I love my Messiah, man. Yeshua.
Yeah.
And man, you know, hey, regular dude from Atlanta. I'm a pastor. I run a media company, run a studio, magazine company.
What's the name of the
mentor.
church? What's the name of that
is
church?
Grove Park Church. That's that Bankhead Church.
Yeah.
Grove Park
West
Church. West Side. But you know, raised on Glenwood, so man, from east to west my whole life, and
So man, been outside of 285.
yeah, man.
Straight Atlanta, boy.
No, for real.
Yeah.
No, for real. 20, up and down 20.
Yeah.
But, man, you know, I love God, man. I've been, you know, on both sides of the music, part of a group, Greater Babies in the World, and part of Sanctified Soldiers in the,
Sanctified
Kingdom.
Soldiers, yeah.
And so, man, been around a little bit.
Boy.
Just a little bit.
And 6 kids and a wife.
They had to get upgraded. We about at 12 or something, number 12 or something right now.
Y'all
We gotta
adopted
do a
kids,
remix.
right? Y'all adopted some kids.
I did bring in my god kids, man.
Man,
At this point, I'm right around 7, man. Amazing young people that are just doing their thing, man. 4 Chu is in college. He just sent me and my wife a text yesterday. He's on the dean's list again.
Yeah.
Again.
What school is 4 Chu?
He's at Albany.
Oh,
He's
wow.
at Albany. Dean's list in Albany doing his thing. 4 D-Man is down there too. He just got there, so you know, he light skinned, so the girls, you know what I'm saying? We try
light
to keep
skin
him
back
focused.
in, right? Light skin back in.
I'll be sure over there, boy. But
yeah, man. So I got to give him a shout out, man.
Yeah.
So you know, my daughter Carmen, Albany State, she's graduating this year.
Wow.
She's online now. She works for Fulton County, has a business. Blessed, she's in East Georgia doing her thing. JB B is at Atlanta Area Tech.
Mine is blown.
I know, you know, I don't look, you know what I'm saying? I just look like that. You know, they in college. And then my young ones, man, doing their thing. My son Caleb, they trying to move him up 2 grades. He goes to KIPP in Atlanta. They trying to move him up 2 grades, man.
You gonna let him move up?
I ain't gonna do it. Socially, that boy ain't ready.
Okay.
He be sitting there like listening to some things he don't need to hear.
Yeah.
It's already rough.
What grade is he?
He's in the 6th.
Oh, they trying to.
Trying to move. That's middle school.
You're gonna be on the brink of high school.
But
6th grade.
But you got your dude house.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to guard. I'm trying to keep that hood out of him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep him. Hey son, how are you? I'm trying to talk to him like that, so he can stay. You know.
Right.
Keep that Glenwood Bankhead out of him, man. But man, I'm proud of all of them. Michaela, she's in dual enrollment. Miracle, you know, she's on honor roll. Faith doing her thing. They all musically talented.
Yeah.
Izzy, man, they just all doing their thing, and I'm proud of them.
I'm proud of you,
Awesome.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Man,
I'm proud of you.
Your youngest is
Najee,
how
what up?
old?
My youngest is 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah, my youngest.
The baby is 9?
No, Izzy just turned 10. Israel just how old a million?
Million is
It's 14.
14. Oh, Styles, and then Justice.
11.
Justice is what?
Is 8.
Hey.
He's a little older than Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We done. You gonna be done together. I be crying.
with you at your. Well,
Actually, I'll be last. Cause yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
I'll be last.
I got-
KK 7.
KK7.
He about to turn 8 in December.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what? Every time you came to pick at me when I had a
Made
baby,
fun of him. Yeah.
you had one. Yep. He kept like, let me see.
You like, we done. Look at you was calling yes. No, you was calling.
Love boy.
It was Styles
It was
first.
Styles. Yeah.
And I was like, don't worry about it. You next.
And they were like, no, we done. We done. Nah, bro. You next.
Baby making the noise.
2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, he called me.
Man.
He
Yeah.
didn't say
There you
man, but he was like, he say man. And then when Styles,
But when Yus came, he was like, yeah, bro, y'all got another. Y'all got that 4-pack.
y'all gotta play zone, y'all can't play man to man. He was saying all that.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yours coming. And Tim was like, no. I was like, yeah.
2 weeks later, cause their
Birthdays, if you look at their birthdays, they like
Wow.
9
right there.
months apart.
Yeah.
I was like, don't worry about it. You coming next. He called me 2 weeks later, same time. Guess what? I was like, I know y'all pregnant.
I already know. And so he stopped messing with me. Anyway.
That's how he got the last 2 children messing with me.
Hey.
I spoke it on him.
Nah, we had kids, we won't have kids.
What?
We wanted them.
You
That's what they all say.
You gotta tell them that. You gotta say that now.
Right.
You better, just in case they watch this episode. Yeah, boy, we wanted you. We planned for
We
you.
wanted kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell them that Tiff was like cussing me
Yeah,
out.
I got 3. Yeah, I got Alvin and Chipmunks.
Yeah, I know
Praise
the
God.
internet don't go away. They're going to come to you one day after they see this interview like, we need to talk.
Like,
Daddy.
but it's good. You here?
Make an impact in the world. But, you know.
Hey, praise God. Praise God. Hey,
All right,
man.
what are we talking about today?
All right, man. Little viral video. Young lady that was on a podcast, and she just said something interesting in the middle of the interview that was very powerful as far as a negative that a narrative that is controversial. I don't know why that is controversial, but the comment section was completely kind of heavy going back at her for what she said. But I mean, a few were in agreement, and I was in agreement with it. So go ahead and just run the video. We'll take a look
Stands
at
up
it.
for women who are trying to do it right. And right now, I feel like the dominant voice in culture right now is women who are whores. You know, don't judge me. Yes, ho, I'm judging you. Like, if you're opening your box for the street, like, take everything that comes with it. Don't demand respect when you don't respect women.
Yeah. So
Wow.
don't be a hoe if you don't want to be labeled as a hoe. I don't know why there's backlash,
What you
against
say?
that.
Don't open your box to the.
Not
Yeah, to the
box.
streets. Yeah. I'm like,
Well, let's first,
Open the box.
just make
No pun
no,
intended.
let's make
No pun intended.
Don't you open yours?
We in the
Only open
booth,
my
y'all.
box to one.
We in the booth.
To one.
There are also male.
Male whores as well. So male and female. I think, the culture is glorifying.
Weeds.
But it's so deep into like that's all surface. You know, once a girl is sleeping around or a guy's sleeping around, there's some deeper issues. You know, and it's rooted in the family. You know what I'm saying? And so that is you know, I always saying looking for love in all the wrong places. But I want to know, and we probably don't have the answer here, but how many times do you sleep around before you become a hoe?
How many bodies you got? What's your body count?
Right.
So most of the time it's you date and you fall in love in the relationship, and then you have sex before marriage in the relationship. Then y'all break up. Then you date again. Y'all fall in love. Y'all have sex. You break up again. Then slowly, your heart or your love and the exercise of sex is not attached anymore. First, it's an expression of love. Then it becomes an exercise of just something to do outside of being in love. And then gradually, that narrative just keeps going and it keeps separating itself. This is why a girl can have sex with you with no rubber, but won't let you get the code to her phone. That's how backwards this generation is. But it's
You mean
not
that deep intimacy on that physical level, but
psychologically or emotionally, it's right. And the man from a different perspective that he has. Fly on my boat. We still got flies in here. So, you know, we got fruit flies in here. Somebody had a garbage can open or something, and we ain't found. It's like 2 flies that we can't find. We found like 8 of them. Nah, I mean, I gotta.
Okay, back to it.
The devil is in the fly, man. All right, so what I'm saying is, when you got men as well, we were taught that women were trophies. As many as you can get, that's a trophy. That's a trophy for you. You know. And my dad, we grew up in the church, but my dad was kind of bashful about talking about sex with me. You know, until my mama found out that I was having sex, and she cried. You know, she cried, and my daddy tried to hide this proud look on his face. And so my mom and dad is in heaven right now, but what he literally said was, don't laugh at my daddy. You know he's country. But what he literally said is, but you get nacho cheese?
no.
Nacho cheese.
Why y'all laughing at my daddy?
The metaphor.
What?
That's what he said. Well, you get the nacho cheese?
Nacho cheese.
That was like,
And what did you say?
What's nacho cheese?
I know what it meant. But I ain't never heard that saying. My mama was standing next to me crying. I'd never forget that day. She was standing next to me crying. Just like, you know, almost like, where did we go wrong?
Yeah.
We raised you in church, and all that. And so it is what it is. Now, all my life, my brother used to be like, how many numbers you got? My cousin, how many phone numbers did you get? How many girls did you talk to? Yeah. Bro, and then he was, bro, you, whatever. And gay was used as, man, you gay. Or you don't like,
Pressure,
yeah.
You know, and so that's my brother who is a Christian, who's saved.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're in a Christian home. So you imagine how much pressure it is for those who don't have Jesus.
Yeah.
And we were raised,
Yeah.
you know, but nobody in the church talked about sex in a way to explain it. It was always
Don't do it.
don't do this, get your grades. Or stay away from them girls. And stop being fast. But there was no explanation, you know.
Yeah.
So with all that being said, did you ever consider yourself a hoe? Or were you ever called a hoe?
Oh, no, I wasn't called a hoe because I didn't have, when I got hurt.
And is that because you were a man?
No, when I got hurt, when I got hurt, see, I was in love. I thought I was in love. And when I got hurt, I never wanted to feel that emotional feeling again. I told myself I would never allow somebody to do. Yeah, it hurt, and I was like, I'm never gonna feel like this again. I was embarrassed, I was ashamed, and I was really, really hurt because I thought this person liked me. That, you know, and so from there, your body still wants, but you still, now it's a pride issue. Now is, you know, I ain't never fallen in love. I'm gonna just get what I can get. You know, and from that point, when a person is hurt, that's an emotional thing that has to be healed. You know, and that wasn't healed until I met you. And when I fell back and when I felt the feeling of love again, like, okay, I really love this girl, which is different because most men have motives. I want to say something that I told a young person recently, and this is a very real statement, so censor your kids. But pre-nut conversations are way different than post-nut conversations. Pre-nut.
You're leaving past the pre-nut.
Yeah, he got the poke. But am I wrong? When a person is trying to set up a piece, so when a person is trying to have sex with you, they will say anything, and they can come off any type of way. All right, and as soon as the climax is over, the conversation changes. Man, God, I got it.
That's when you get the church finger for real. That's the original church finger.
That's the real church finger. I gotta go. Man.
Yeah, hey, I'll call you tomorrow.
I hit you up. Everything changes because the heart and pelvis is not connected.
Yeah, it's
and so
the blood get back to the real head, and then you get to man. This ain't what I want. Right. Before it was in other places.
You talking with the wrong head.
Okay, you know. And
pre, you talking one head. Post, you talking with the other head. That's the problem. You got two heads. You got two.
That's the truth.
Let talk.
Somebody bring me my other shirt. Yeah. My other shirt out the back.
Yeah. That's the truth. So we don't have these conversations in the kingdom.
Real. It's real.
So it's right.
Yeah, it's one.
Like you're right. You're talking with one. Let's clean it up for those. There's another motive.
Yeah.
When before your climax, and then there's another motive after the climax. So, young lady or young man, for that matter, if somebody is not willing to stay with you, at least for overnight. I mean, some are, you know, but most guys who already set it up.
That's BC.
They already set it up. Bruh hit me around 1:30, 2 o'clock with an emergency. And niggas jump up. I got my one. I was trying to avoid saying
let's go back to the original question. And that was, what is considered a hoe? Like, how many bodies? Or, you know, is it with one person over and over and over again? Can that be considered a hoe? So what is the definition?
Gotta have some numbers. The stats got it. You gotta have the numbers. Got it.
I think
it's whole numbers.
It's
gotta have them whole numbers.
What's the whole range? The
whore numbers. I got my color. Whore gotta have them.
What's the range?
I feel like.
I think it's more of.
I feel like if you ain't doing it by God's way.
Yeah.
Then it's a hoe automatically.
No matter if you're in a relationship or not. You know, the whoremonger thing is based off. It's based off the word.
Yeah.
That is our standard, right?
Yeah.
So if the standard hasn't been met, the first standard, then you're pretty much having sex out of wedlock, and that's what they deem a hoe. whore or a person that is having sex out of wedlock. That's male or female. So even though you might be in a committed relationship, at any time,
Can you be a whore in a committed relationship?
If you're not married.
What is our standard, though?
You can commit to a lot of different people. So yeah,
because you got to say what's a non-hoe.
Yeah, you
really
can commit to a lot of
identification
different
of a
people.
hoe is trying to find out what's the non-hoe.
Yeah, if you commit to 10 people in 1 year, the commitment don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
I
it's not
commit.
commitment.
Every time I break up, I am committed to you.
So you got to have the numbers. You got to.
You gotta
activity. It's just the activity.
It's just, are you married?
Yeah.
Or not.
Or not.
Yeah.
And if you're having sex out of, because if you're having sex out of wedlock, right? And let's say I'm in a committed relationship, but we're not married, and we're having sex. All right, we can break up, and then I'm gonna get in another committed relationship.
But then they have a body count.
Yeah, but I'm committed. Like, I really love these people when I'm with them.
These people.
These people.
You see what I'm saying? You see how that works? I really, really love this girlfriend when I'm with her. But we broke up. And then we do it again. So you can still be in a committed relationship and still be hoeing. Because it's the body count. And the body count is just, are you in? And I'm gonna say, let me say this. Even if you have a high body count, once you make the commitment, this is why I believe in Jesus and the blood of Jesus. All right? Because once you get married and go through the blood of Jesus and make that commitment, all of that goes away.
Your whoremongerness flows down the drain and it's forgiven. You fresh.
It goes away.
Tighten up. Close the box.
Because
And look, I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be really transparent and say this because my body count was 1.
hey,
Praise God.
However, I still didn't do it the right way. We still were shacking.
we were shacking.
And without that redemptive
Why you
blood,
laughing?
I would still be
Y'all that
considered.
word shacking.
Now, folks be fighting out here. I know that fight.
But
That's
I'm saying I would still be considered, even though in my mindset I'm like, well, I was still with one person, but I would still be considered. Which is hard to even say because it's like I've only been with one person in my whole life.
Okay, look at scripture.
And then then people it's gonna be subjective with different people because a hoe gonna say, you know, 10 is not enough. You know what I'm saying? Everybody line gonna be different. Yeah, so you have to go by the word.
It's just gotta go by the word. And so if you look at when Jesus was getting ready to get born, the angel had to come to Joseph and say, hey, don't. I know you're about to trip. You about to trip out because she's pregnant. All right? Now, he felt like she was a virgin. Why are you pregnant and you're a virgin? Let's say that one mishap, in his mind, one time he's committed to her, one time she's a hoe in his head.
No, that's good.
That's real.
Yeah, that's real.
That's real.
So the angel had to come to him
Like,
and say, wait. Whatever you gonna do, they talk, stuff like that. Got women stoned.
right.
You talking about one.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, if it's the standard of the word, that's why you thank God for Jesus. We thank God for His blood because that grace is a real thing when you understand it. Because I know I made a lot of mistakes.
Short. Yeah.
All right, and I thank God for His grace. Because when I committed to, and I came clean and told her about my life, and when I did, I started to change the standard of my life. You can have my codes to my everything. You can have my. We didn't have social media back then. We celebrated 22 years.
Wow.
And so you can have my codes to everything. You can have all of anything to make you my MySpace.
You can have my MySpace.
You can have my MySpace. You can have all of what you need to feel secure, and I'm willing to give you everything. And in these relationships, if you're really honest with yourself, if you go into a relationship and the boyfriend and girlfriend, you're not gonna share your bank account information. You're not gonna share your social media information. You're not gonna, and even because people that get married with prenups, there's no trust in these relationships.
Yeah.
But it's so backwards.
To me, that's not even a marriage.
I'm willing to give you
Yeah,
my
that's not a-
fluids.
yeah.
I'm willing to have a child with you before I give you my account information, before I give you my social media information.
Yeah, before I give you
anything.
Yeah,
you
you
can't even check my email because I got to have this privacy just in case we break up. And so
it's a marriage without a cleave.
right.
That's exactly.
It's not
You're
really
not,
a marriage
you're not even
you can't
cleaving.
marry till you,
the marriage is the paperwork. Yeah,
Right.
we married. You got my last name, but I'm not cleaving.
Right.
That's not biblical.
Right.
And so the results are not biblical, and it leads to divorce. It leads to infidelity. It just leads to other things because you play a heavenly reality with an earthly mindset.
Right.
And
So
marriage
you-
is about dying.
And
Yeah, that's
literally
it.
die to one another.
It's almost the same principle in the kingdom. Have no other God before me. Have no other woman. But love is a structure, a protocol set by heaven.
Right.
And when you follow heaven's model, you get heaven's results.
Right.
Yeah.
It don't come no other way. That's why heaven has to be the standard
If it's
in
the standard.
everything. It has to be the standard in everything. Now, I don't know, in this clip, I don't know what this girl deems a hoe is, what the body count got to be for a hoe, but obviously it's somebody who's opening a box and just for the streets or
Right.
whatever. But to get back to that, is it fair to, as far as what she's saying, you got to take that type, like you got to
Right.
take that.
Yeah. Because they say don't judge me.
Yeah, is it okay to be like, well, yeah, that's what kind of what you do,
In a lot of instances, because they haven't been taught or nobody's walking with them or they don't have the wisdom. Because a lot of instances, they think that they're doing an entertainment thing. Like I'm an actor. Like as a rapper, I'm an actor. I'm not really like that. You know how it is. You know how it is in the studio. For some of these women, you got men writing this stuff for them. Hey, say this. Hey, say this. Or a young artist. Hey, say
Or
this.
at least influencing what they're saying.
Right.
Talk about this, go in this direction.
You know, and I get a bigger response when I talk like this. As,
That's what you need to Kim.
Yeah. You know, and so that influence is there, and some of them really are not. They might be getting into living what they're talking, but some of them are not. You know, they're just playing this role, and then they end up in that lifestyle. You see what I'm saying?
Because you're confessing it, so that's how it happens.
Words.
Based off Cardella, shout out to Cardella that's on the other side of the camera. You know, she said that a lot of these girls or people that are hot right now used to be Christian rappers. You know what I'm saying? And used to get their numbers up, going viral, doing Christian rap, and then they switch over. So a lot of times people are doing it for the hype. And they're doing it based off of course, money. But when you really look at it, everybody wants God's stamp of approval.
Everybody wants, that love, his love. Everybody really wants
that in peace.
love.
Yep.
Is what they want.
And they want
They
that
want peace with God.
And so they want to be able to say and do all they want to do, but they want the peace. And it's like, well, if there's a standard that he has that you have to go by. You can't expect us for you to do certain things and not call you what a person that does that is.
Right.
But there's redemption. There is change. There's adjustments. You can make those adjustments. Now,
But again, is it fair for a female that is in this reality of box being open, she for the streets or whatever? Is it fair to have that over her or to treat
What do you
her?
mean to have it over?
what you
Like
mean?
if
You mean treat a hoe like a hoe? You mean?
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just say it, but get it out. You trying to?
Yeah, but
You
I
saying
thought
it's not fair? Like,
I'm saying because they feel like which is crazy to me. They feel like, oh, if you like me, why you can't wife me? It's like, well, because you
slept with everybody that I saw down the
Yeah,
street.
is that they feel like that you shouldn't judge them in that way. If you like me, you like me. If if I fit what you like, then Why not just?
Well, then you
Is that
don't
the
fit.
church?
They
Is
don't
that the
fit
judgment?
because
Is that the church or just the world in general that you saying? You said they feel.
No, in the comment section,
Uh-huh.
girls was like, if you like me or if you want to get with me, why does my body count affect whether you want to wife me? They feel like you don't.
because they
couldn't
want to
describe-
get with you
They-
based
they
on the
want to
fact
answer to what the girls
of
in
what
that
you
say.
do. They
yeah,
want to
yeah,
get
yeah.
with you because of what you do, not
Right.
because
Yeah,
I see you in my future.
Yeah, so that's where I am. I'm like, okay, the reason why they coming at you or approaching you,
Let me not stop.
No, you just stop.
it's
Major
because of
pause.
what you do and what you present to everybody. They didn't come to wife you. So they need to understand the difference between attention and respect. Attention that they give you don't mean that they're respecting you.
And that man don't trust that you won't be that after you get
So
married.
they
There you
box.
go.
So they box flying open for everybody. The
Right.
box is open, and they saying somebody save me.
Yeah.
I need love too.
Yeah,
Somebody. I know my
basically.
box open.
Basically.
And I can close it this quick if you wife me. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
because if you living
I'm
like
supposed
that,
to believe that you're just gonna close it automatically when you first.
But I have a right to decide if you got a humongous body count that I don't want to be with that type of I'm looking for somebody. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for somebody who, you know what I'm saying, is keeping themselves.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like
Some people want a new car. Some people don't want to use.
And to be honest with you, like men will sleep with whatever, but they won't wife whatever.
oh no,
That's
of
the
course
whole.
not.
Yeah,
And
that's the point.
that is the
And-
reality.
ladies understand that if he's sleeping with you, that don't mean he's trying to wife you. Like don't make
that's the
this
thing.
equal that.
And
Don't make sleeping with you equal I'm gonna wife
automatically
you.
Now,
a
on the
wife.
other
Yeah,
side,
don't-
on the flip side of it, which is, you know, guys, the girl wants money. She wants security.
Yeah.
All right. So if you got money, you know, and you sharing your money, then know that she's there for that. You know, the lifestyle or whatever you can get. Like, so what she's trying to get from you is money, what you're trying to get from her is sex, and the exchange, most of the times, is the relationship. If, you know, and so if the money goes away, will she still be there? If she stopped having sex with you, will the guy still be there? And you should understand the standard difference
Right.
and the relationship. Because if you don't understand that, then you'll think that, because a lot of people think that sex is love because they call it making love.
Yeah.
That you're creating love, and that's
You
not.
can't make love.
You can't make. God is love. So the creation
Love
of
just is. You
Right.
can't
love
make it.
gonna work in
And so-
patience, and
and
you gonna
so-
go through some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
yeah.
once you start going through situations and circumstances, then you find out where you
Yeah,
love.
love is
know.
it's not. You're not gonna know by sex. It's gonna be revealed through situations.
Right.
Like love is revealed.
Right.
Like okay, he really loves me. Oh, he really.
And it's
has
based
my
off
back.
what you do.
Yeah.
It's all based off what you do. And so if there's a trust issue that you have with everybody, and you're not gonna trust, you know, I had a trust issue. I didn't trust anybody because just certain situations that I went in. So when I found
had a cheat
somebody,
code.
when I found somebody that I could trust, when I found Ramona that I could trust, you know. And we messed up and had sex out of wedlock before we got married, but I trusted her. And then I saw how my parents were, man, but now my mama never liked, and I hate to say this, it was some exes out there, but
More like
my mama didn't like any of the girlfriends that I ever had.
Yeah.
My mama did not like them. I don't know, and she didn't like them like, my mama, you know, mama. And so, but my dad was always
Yeah.
positive,
Yeah.
you know. But towards Mona, when my mama was like, just really like love. I mean, everything about Mona. And I started to say, well, maybe she see something that's about it. What makes her, and I always wondered, like,
Mamas
what
be
makes
knowing,
her
man.
different? But yeah, mama knew.
Yeah.
And so I started to trust. How I trust.
The parents, I think parents just know.
But how I trust was
that
money.
love.
See, my thing was about money. When I gave her money, I gave her a money test. Back then it was only $50. But I gave her a money test, and she brought back my change and the receipts.
That's how I got the job.
Because it was a money. Because I grew up, and around where I grew up, it was like, bro, don't ever spend no money on no girl. That's what I was taught. Yeah. That's just what I was taught. So the only way I could express, okay, I'm giving you something. I couldn't give her sex because I wasn't a virgin. So that wasn't the thing that was. I had to find something that was special for us that I gave her that I didn't give nobody else. And it was bread. And now to this day, 22 years later. Yeah, she got all the money.
Yeah, man. So hey, let the word be the standard in all things.
Yeah.
That's how we going to.
Yeah. 3 things real quick.
Close
man.
them boxes.
Yeah, close your box. Yeah, get out them streets, girl. Stop being so fast. Yeah.
It's Christmas time. Wrap that box up.
All right, man. Bring back 3 things. Ain't did this in a minute. Might well bring it back. 3 things black people say when watching a scary movie.
Oh,
Run! Nah. No, turn the lights on. Why you walking in the dark room with no house with no light? Turn the light on, fool. He right there.
He the killer.
Yeah,
Don't
he the
split
killer.
up.
We try to
do not split up. Yeah, that's the dumbest. Hey, I'm gonna go
That's
this
the
way.
first- that's the first thing they
We'll
do.
meet up over. Why would you do it? Everybody dying. You talking about let's split up? No, man.
Why they always trying to find the killer?
Right.
Why don't we just
Don't
leave?
go after
Why
you.
not call the police? Let's just run the police station and just stay there.
This is what I always say. Watch she gonna fall.
Yeah, there we go.
And you know what she I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Watch she fall
She gonna
every
fall.
time.
When you run in, the music is and they got the music going.
Why the black dude get killed first?
Oh, he gone.
Yeah, that's the
he
other
gone.
one.
First scene.
He get killed by the credits.
That's how the movie starts. It's a scene in his head. In the cast, everybody just.
I stopped watching Saw. I used to watch Saw. I stopped watching Saw because of how they killed one black dude. I was like, nah, that's ridiculous, bro.
They be having fun
Because
when they write.
he got killed the worst
Bro,
out
he
of
got
all
killed
of them.
Well, I ain't watched it since.
Yeah.
That was, I think, episode 3 or something. They did the black dude. I was like, no, I ain't watching this no more. Y'all gonna kill me. This person just got killed by gas, and this person just got killed by this, and y'all gonna kill this man like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's,
Yeah, I think the last one.
you seen it?
What? Nah. Man, Punch used to make us watch the
Why is it
weirdest.
always Punch?
Because him and Arthur love horror movies, but they always pick up. Back in the day, we used to go to Blockbuster
Arthur,
movie.
what up?
Remember Blockbuster? You had to go on
Yeah.
Friday night, stand in line. And they would always get horror movies. I'm like, bro, like, y'all ain't tired of horror. But they would never get good stuff. Like, not Jason, Freddy. They would get Castle Freak and, like, stuff you ain't never heard of.
Castle Freak?
Bruh, it's a naked man just walking around.
Wait, you tell me 4
Yeah,
gospel rappers in that watching the naked man? That's the Castle Freak, bro. That's why they call y'all godsons.
I'm like, why would y'all get this one? Like, they got these bootleg, like weird movies all the time. So I just hated horror movies since then. I don't watch them today. I just stopped watching.
Well, Coco won't let us watch horror movies in our house, man. She real church girl. She don't, I don't
That's
think
good.
them spirits in my house.
Amen, Coco. Yes,
There you go.
Coco.
We like that too.
What up, baby?
Plus, I used to have bad dreams.
We ain't talking
Dreams are the dreams.
We're not talking about that again. Bruh, I was talking about this with my parents Sunday. We
Talk
over
about
there.
Your
We talking about dreams.
Oh, my dream.
And that's as long as you ain't like CJ. Headshot there, bro.
You showed the clip, bro. Huh?
Yeah, they seen it, bro. I done seen that jump like 40, 45 times.
What's wrong
and
with
I
you?
cried every single time. I have not watched it and a tear not come out my eye. That junk is the funniest thing to me, man. Yeah. Hey, man, like and share, man. Like, share, comment on this, man. Let us know how you feel about what we discussed. And do you feel like it's judging somebody if they got too many body counts? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And we want to hear from the hoes.
Hear from the hoes.
In the booth pod
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Hit us up
Wow.
And whoremongers.
at Homemongers. Hit us
Okay.
up at In the Booth Pod.
No, man.
At